Hello people and visitors, I guess. Okay, so let me just make sure that absolutely everybody knows I'm not a YouTuber. I don't really do unboxings and reviews and whatnot. I just like playing with RC cars, and I've done it for a long time. So yeah, I just want to talk about the new RadioLink RC8X. So my history is I've got a lot of cars, and I use the Dumbo RC controller for the majority of them, and it's been great. You can bind it to the unlimited number of cars, which was awesome at first. But the only problem with that is that every time you came to use a new car, the settings would go berserk, and you'd have to then refine it and tune it, and yeah, it became a bit annoying after a while. So I did a bit of research last year, and a lot of people were using this RadioLink, which is the RC6GS. Now I've got the V3 version, and this is a great controller. I've got it in my speed cars, and it's brilliant. The one thing that I didn't like with it was these buttons here. Yeah, the menus are controlling and annoying, and yeah, I didn't like it. So I really wanted something with a touchscreen. I mean, hello, it is the 2022. You know, everything's touchscreen nowadays. So, you know, even my fridge is touchscreen. So I looked at the likes of Futaba and Sanwa, and they felt nice. But, and I'm going to say that word now, high cost of living. I really couldn't justify spending that much money on one of those controllers. I'd be afraid to use it. I probably would drop it on my first day out. So I just thought, you know what, I'm going to leave it and keep using my RadioLink, because there's nothing wrong with it. Then, on RadioLink's Instagram page, they said that they've got a new controller coming out and to look forward to it. And I was like, oh, great. So I sent them off an email, and they said, yeah, it's coming out soon. We'll let you know when it comes out. I got an email from them, and yeah, I did want to do some research on it. So I looked on YouTube and other places to see if there were any videos. There are a few. There are the promotional videos from RadioLink themselves. There are 2 full review and unboxings by a couple of, I guess, Chinese RC enthusiasts. But yeah, I watched them. I really couldn't understand them. They do a very detailed review and unbox, but it was no good to me because I really couldn't understand what they were talking about. I did contemplate whether I should learn Chinese, but yeah, I'm kind of lazy and couldn't be bothered. So anyway, I got one, and it's arrived, and I thought, well, hell, why not? I'd just make a little video and you can see what the new controller is about. So just a few details about these. So it's the RC8X. Now I paid £266. It's free shipping. I did get hit with £38 custom fees, so the total was just over £300. Now with custom fees, you can go for 2 years, 1 year without having to pay anything, and then boom, you get hit by them. So it's not that bad, because the majority of the time the stuff comes through without you having to pay anything. As for shipping, it wasn't that bad. AliExpress is normally from 2 to 3.5 weeks. So I ordered this on the 1st of October. It was delivered on the 22nd of October, so that's 22 days, so it's just over 3 weeks. Features wise, it's got a lot of features on it, you know. I mean, I'm not going to go through every single thing because there's just so much. I will post the links below though, so you can have a read of them and go through them yourself. But the main things are, it's 8 channels, it's 2.4 gigahertz, it's got a 4.3-inch LCD touchscreen, it's got voice customization. I've not tried that yet, I'm going to have to. It's also backwards compatible with previous RadioLink receivers. And the other thing, it's got a dual screen allowing FPV screen running. So the bottom half of the screen shows your camera of your of whatever you're running, and the top half of the screen shows the normal settings, which I thought was pretty cool. I've not seen that before. Maybe it is out there, I've just not really looked. But anyway, what I'm gonna do today is just gonna open it up, show you what you get in the box. I'm gonna bang the receiver into my limitless and just run it here, because, well, we're in the UK and it's bonfire night, and in typical fashion it's raining, so I don't really want to take my cars out in the rain, and probably by the time I put that in it's going to be dark anyway. So Right, okay, we'll get forward to the unboxing. I mean, even the box is fairly premium. It's a lot better, nicer than the box that came for this. Not that that really matters, it's just a box and you're going to probably just throw it in the bin anyway. So I'll just open this up. So what you get is a bunch of stickers, which I guess is, oh, I'm sure I can find a spot to put those. You get this, which is a spare trigger, some Allen keys, a USB cable, and in here you get your what do you call those? Lanyards. That's the one, and that's if you want to do your telemetries on your battery, which I don't really use because I know how much battery power I've got. And it also comes with this new R8FG receiver, which I think is pretty much the same as the R7FG, I think. Yeah, looks almost the same. There's a few extra pins on there though. Anyway, now as for the controller itself, even the box inside is really nice. It's not like the RC6GS. Let's just take this out if I can. Ugh. Okay. So this just feels nice. You know what I mean? I mean this was a step up from the Dumbo. When I got this, I thought, oh yeah, this feels nice from the Dumbo. But this now feels even nicer than that. Yeah, it does feels premium. I guess the Futabas and the Sanwas probably feel better than this, but you know, it is what it is. You pay what you get for, I guess. So to turn it on, you just push this button down.
Welcome to RadioLink.
I'm not sure if you heard that, but it says welcome to RadioLink, which is pretty cool. Okay, so one of the things that I always have a problem with is when you buy something, a cheap electronic, a cheap phone or something like that, and the screen, you scroll up and down and it's really laggy and crap. This is actually quite nice. 1 minute. Yeah, and on some of them as well, if you touch it, it goes into the menu by mistake and you didn't want to do that. It doesn't on this. You've actually got to click onto it to go into it, which is, yeah, it's quality. Yeah, so I like that. And then it's got these accents on here, if you can see them. They're glowing, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so you got like your buttons, which feel very premium as well. There's 1, 2 there. There's one down here, one up here, one up here. And then you got your standard inputs there. Got a memory card in there. It does come with a 32GB memory card with everything pre-installed, but you can upgrade it to a 64GB one. Not sure why you would. I think I've got one lying around, so I'll probably stick that in. But yeah, this, you know what, this feels really nice. Batteries wise, it takes a bunch of AAAs, but you can take this out and put a LiPo in. I've actually got one for this. It will probably fit in this. I've not tried it. I'm sure it will, but for the time being I've just stuck some AA's in because it's coming up to Christmas and we've got loads of them. But yeah, you know what, it does feel premium. And the lighting in here is pretty shit, but so sorry for that. But yeah, if you can see that. And yeah, like I said, settings wise, there's a lot. You can change the theme of it as well. You can change the backlight, the sound, vibration settings, LED settings, what the home button does, and then you got your tools, trims, your sub trims. It's got a timer in there as well, which I thought was pretty cool. If you go back to here, you can, if you just push the timer, it starts. That's awesome. Press it again and it resets. That's pretty cool. Yep, channel reverse, sub trims there, bad points, don't know what that actually is, but your fail safes, accelerations. It's also got your curves on here: steering curve, throttle curve, brake curve, which is pretty cool. Throttle speed, traction control, ABS, engine cut. I'm guessing that's for nitros. So yeah, I mean, you know, I don't think you could really ask for more. There's a lot on here. Yeah, so it does feel very nice. I wouldn't have minded if this was maybe textured, but it's all right. I could live without it. But yeah, that's really nice. Cool. Okay, what I want to do is I'll stick the receiver into my Limitless, and then we'll just run it here and see what it's like. Like I said, I can't run it out today because of the rain, but if there is a nice day in the next week or so, on a weekend, because I work long hours Monday to Friday, so I start when it's dark and I finish when it's dark. So it has to be a weekend. So if I get a good weekend, I will take this out and give it a blast. But yeah, man, as you can see, it's, you know, if you're thinking of getting one for the price, it's definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Hey, you guys want to take the screen cover off with me? Okay, turn the volume up. Ooh, that felt nice. I bet that makes this even nicer. Ooh yeah, that feels even better. Yeah, that's cool. I like this. Actually, I don't know, I think maybe I like it a bit more than the Sanwa. Maybe not as much as the Futaba. The Futaba was pretty cool. Yeah, so there's two bottle shops near me. There's Leeds Bottle Sport. They didn't have any in at the time, only online. But the other bottle shop is Model Sport in Otley, which is, again, isn't that far. So I just drove over there and had a look at theirs, played around with it. They didn't pressurize me into buying it, but they were good in showing me all the features and stuff, which I always like. You know, you don't feel awkward or anything. But yeah, this is really cool. This is really cool. All right, let me get the receiver in and I'll come back to you. 1 second.
A few moments later.
And we're back. Right, I fitted the receiver in. It was already bound, which was pretty cool. All I had to do was set the endpoints. Why did I put the cover back on? Because I'm an idiot. Anyway, let's take this off again. So this is my Arm Limitless. It's running an XLX2. It's got Onyx packs. At the moment, I've got a 1717 1650 in it. I am looking for a TP motor. It's got the perfect pass system. Got a JX EcoBoost servo. They've been okay for me so far. So I know some people have said that theirs have failed, but I've not had any problems, and I got them at a decent price. So yeah, so let's just put the receiver on.
Welcome to RadioLink.
That's so cool. And we'll turn the car on. Okay. It's very fast. I need to fix that. So that's banging in the way. It's there. So I'll sort that out. But yeah, all working fine. And the steering's off slightly, so I think that's this one. Nope. Yep. There we go. It's a bit fast. I might need to slow that down a bit. But other than that, yeah. All working as it should. And when I do my speed runs, I can tap start. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so it's awesome. Ooh, one of these things I wanted to show you was my friend printed me some new fan covers. So they're red with the chrome skulls on them, and I asked him to print me a couple. He printed me off loads, which we've got down there. So we've got black ones, white skulls, red eyes, you know, same kind of spidery web design, another web design, and normal honeycomb designs. So we've got loads of them, and we've posted some of them onto eBay. I'll put the link below, and obviously if you don't see a colour here or a design here or anything like that, give us a shout and we'll see what we can do. He's got a 3D printing farm, so you can do any kind of design you want. Yeah, hit us up. And yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to taking this out, I really am. I can't wait to get this car out. It's just a shame that it's raining, and it's also, now if you look outside, it's getting dark. But yeah, I'll just have a quick run of my cars. So I've got my Tamias, which are there. I've got my original Hornet from 80s, early 80s, or can't remember. That was the first car that I ever got. It was brilliant. I don't like to run it. I'm scared of breaking it. So I built a tribute Hornet out of a racing fighter. Runs great. It's awesome. Got a Hotshot 2, which is the Art and Senna tribute. I've got 2 big rigs. And I've got my original 80s Falcon just there, and again, I don't like running it because I'm scared of breaking something. I did have one of those as well. I've actually got a picture of it from 1987. That's it there. Cool. So I built a Falcon tribute out of a Racing Fighter 2, because hell, why not? And then I've got a Neo Fighter up there, which is brushless. I've got a bunch of ZDs, not sure if you can see them. The ZD X07s, I really like them, they're fun, which is why I've got 3. And then my Felony right at the end over there. And on that side, my Mojave, sorry, it's a bit messy, my Infraction, and in the back, my X-Max, which is huge amounts of fun. But yeah. Oh, and there's a bunch of boxes over there which need building. There's also a wild one, Blockhead Motors Edition, which needs building as well, which I haven't had time to do yet. But yeah, got any questions or anything? Give me a shout. I've played with this quite a bit, so kind of know what this is all about. And yeah. Hopefully I'll get another video out soon. If you like the video and it helped you, I mean, like I said before, I'm not really here to make money. I just wanted, there's no real videos out there with anyone going through the controls and stuff. I mean, I know I haven't gone through all of them. What I did have done is I had to do the servo reverse for oops, that wasn't it. For channel 2 because it was going backwards, but that was all okay. And I've set this as the model number 2, which is, oh, there it is. So Limitless. So now this is set to that, and I can add other cars as well because I've got loads of receivers. So I'm actually thinking of maybe keeping the RadioLink, the RC6 GS for some of my low-end cars, and then I'm going to use this one for all my other cars. So my Felony, my Infraction, my Mojave, I might even bang one into my X-Max, because why not? I don't really use the self-right feature, so it shouldn't be a problem. And yeah, so this I really like this controller. For the amount of money I paid for it, I think it's spot on. You can't really go wrong. So yeah, I mean, it's got loads of functions on it. It's got 8 channels. I mean, what more do you want? But yeah, I mean, if you like the video, like it. And if you want to see the next one, subscribe. It's free. Don't expect a lot of content on it. Like I said, I only do this for fun. The videos that I got on there at the moment, I did for my friends of the cars that I've built at the moment because they wanted to see them. But yeah, you know, leave a comment if there's anything else you want to ask, and have a good laugh, because this video is probably making you crack up right now, because it's a bit of a noob. Well, like I said, I don't really do videos and stuff. I just like to run cars and play with them. Ooh, I'm doing planes as well. I might do a video on that. My friend's building me a plane, and I've just got all the servos for them here. Got the controller inside, a new Fly Sky plane controller. I do have a drone somewhere and a helicopter, which I sometimes use, but I went to his house and he was flying planes and building them, and it seemed like fun, so I asked him to build me one and see how that goes. But yeah, like I said, if you like the fan covers, the links below, and let us know if there's any other design you want. Right, cool. I want to leave it there. Take it easy. Laters. Yeah, one thing I did want to say, I've got huge respect for the other RC guys out there. You know, there's a lot of people that are doing it seriously, and a lot of people that are doing it just for fun, like me. So, you know, people like James McCoy, you know, I've been following him, and then you've got Raz Schifrin, following a lot of his videos, Earl Moorhead, Kevin Talbot, RC Kiwis. Well, yeah, where they've gone, I've not seen any videos from them recently. I've recently started watching some of the stuff from RC Sailors, which is to do with the planes and airplanes and helicopters and stuff. A couple of other 3D print video channels that I follow, just on building planes and stuff. You know, these guys go out every day and do videos and film shit and have it for you guys to watch. It's not easy. It's taken me all morning just to do this little thing. Yeah, and I have to edit it yet. Crap. Yeah, so, you know, big shout out to those guys. And I was really looking forward to meeting them at Rossa, but I couldn't get there because of work commitments. But apparently there are two next year. There's one in April, I think, or May, and I've booked my hotel for that, and then the one in August I've booked my holidays for that, because I think I know when it's going to be around. But I've just told my manager that I will be booking a holiday around that time, which they're okay with. So hopefully I get to see them all, and I'll have this running, and I'll have my other one running. Building a where is it? Oh, it's up there. It is up there. I'm not sure if you can see it. It's my GT1 build. So I've done the body for it. But yeah, I still need to finish off the rest of the bits, and then you got like Dave from Scorched RC and all the other companies that go out their way to build the bits and pieces for our runs and whatnot. But yeah, yeah. So, you know, big shout out to all those guys. If I missed anyone, I'm really sorry, because you know what you're gonna say, but then your mind kind of goes blank as soon as you turn the GoPro on. Yeah, like I said, this is not what I normally do. Yeah, cool. Thank you very much. Bye.